Very good morning, children. I welcome you in your science tutorials. I hope you have done the previous chapter, that is friction. We have completed the question answers also. Now, today we are going to start with the new chapter, that is sound. We will discuss various things in this chapter that is related with sound, and we will also do the ear, its functions, and various parts which are involved in the hearing. We'll also discuss about hearing impairment. So let's start with the chapter. So let's start. We hear sounds from various other sources. बहुत सारी अलग अलग जगह से हमें साउंड रिसीव होती है. That is from vehicles, from television, from music systems, from machines, from musical instrument, and so on. So what is sound basically? Sound is a form of energy which produces sensation of hearing in our ears. ये साउंड जो है एक इस टाइप की एनर्जी है, बिकॉज ऑफ दैट इट प्रोड्यूसेस सेंसेशन ऑफ हियरिंग इन आवर ईयर्स. So we talk and communicate with others by producing sound. Birds, insects, and animals, they are also capable of producing sound. When we talk about sound, so many questions come into our mind. First question that comes into our mind is, how is sound produced? How do we hear sounds? Why are some sounds louder than others? How does sound travel from one place to another? What is music? How is music different from noise? So all these questions we will find out in this chapter. What is noise pollution and how it is caused? These all topics, these all questions we are going to answer in this chapter. So we are here with the sound producing objects. The objects which producing sound, that are moving vehicles, televisions, musical instrument, music system. These all are the instruments that are, or these all are the things from where sound can be produced. Now, moving on to next part, that is vibration. Now, what is vibration? When you pluck the string of a guitar, you notice that the string starts moving back and forth. Back matlab in the back direction, forth matlab in the forward direction. So, in which direction? Forth means forward direction. Okay. When you place your palm on the speaker of a music system playing loud music, you feel some back and forth movement. You feel that something is pushing your hand and something is pulling your hand. So this is vibration. So what is a vibration? A vibration is a rapid back and forth movement of an object about its mean position. Mean means central position. Okay. Now sound produced by a vibrating object. We know that every source of sound is a vibrating object. जहाँ से भी sound produce हो रही है, it means it is vibrating. In other words, every vibrating object produces साउंड, हर वाइब्रेटिंग ऑब्जेक्ट जो है वो साउंड प्रोड्यूस करेगा ही करेगा. साउंड इज प्रोड्यूस बाय मेड बाय वाइब्रेटिंग ऑब्जेक्ट्स. साउंड कैसे प्रोड्यूस होती है? वाइब्रेशन से, विच इज मेड बाय वाइब्रेटिंग ऑब्जेक्ट. नाउ मूविंग ऑन टू एक्टिविटी नंबर 1. To show that sound is produced by a vibrating object. Now in this activity we will prove that sound is produced by a vibrating object. What are the things required? A wooden board is required, 2 iron nails are required, a rubber band is required, and a hammer is required. Fix 2 nails on the wooden board with the help of a hammer. So you need to fix it up. I'll show you the diagram also. Tie a rubber band between the 2 ends of the iron nails. I'll show you in the figure. Stretch the rubber band and then leave. Now what we will observe? We will observe that rubber band vibrates and produces sound. Now we have to stop the vibrations of the rubber band. No sound is produced. Now what we will observe from this observation, that sound is produced by a vibrating object. See beta, this is the diagram that we have discussed. We take rubber band. These are the 2 nails that you have to fix it on the wooden cardboard. Stretch the rubber band. यहाँ से आपने rubber band को stretch किया. When you leave it, it produces sound and it starts vibrating. So what is tuning fork? A tuning fork is a U-shaped single steel piece with a handle. The 2 arms of the tuning fork are called the prongs and the handle. This is called, see, this is called stem, and this is stem, and these 2 are the prongs. So it is a convenient source of producing sound and in the laboratory. Now the second part that we are going to discuss is about activity 2. We have to show that a vibrating tuning fork produces sound. अब हमने ट्यूनिंग फॉर्क के बारे में पढ़ा है. We have discussed that it is having prongs and stem. Now we have to prove that it produces sound. Make 2 holes in a table tennis ball and pass a thread through it and suspend the tennis ball with the thread tied to a stand. In this way you have to set up the apparatus. You have to take a ball, you have to pass this thread through this ball and hang it. Okay, now strike a tuning fork hard against a rubber pad. Now you have to hard against a rubber pad. Strike it. Bring one of the prongs to the vibrating tuning fork near the ball. What you will see, on touching the prong of the tuning fork, the ball starts vibrating to and fro. What do you mean by to? To means in the forward direction and fro means in the backward direction. Okay, this shows that tuning fork is vibrating, which makes the ball vibrate, and thus we can say that sound is produced. Now the question arises, how sound travels. अब ये एक जगह से दूसरी जगह जाती कैसे? How it travels. So we have learned that sound is produced by vibration of an object. The vibrating object produces sound in the form of energy. The vibrating object transfers this energy to the air molecules close to it. These air molecules also start vibrating back and forth. Again, this word came, back means in the backward direction, forth means in the forward direction, with the same frequency. These vibrating air molecules pass on their vibrations to the next air molecules. This process goes on. Ultimately, all the air molecules around the sound producing object starts vibrating back and forth, and we feel and fall on our eardrum and we feel these vibrations. Now, the next topic is sound needs a material medium. Means the which material medium? Any medium. It needs a material medium to travel. चाहे वो solid हो, चाहे वो liquid हो, चाहे वो gas हो. Three liquids, any medium is required for sound to travel, but it is not traveling in a vacuum. So the substance or matter through which sound is transmitted is called a medium. Transmitted means transferred or transported from one place to another. When your school bell rings, the bell vibrates and produces sound. The sound travels through air and finally reaches to our ears. हमारे कानों तक पहुंचती है. So sound moves through a medium from its source to the listener. Now we are moving on to the next activity, that is activity 3. We have to show that sound can travel through solids. अब हमें ये प्रूव करना है कि साउंड जो है वो सॉलिड्स में से ट्रैवल करती है. We need an alarm clock and a wooden table. What we have to do? Close the doors and windows of your room so as to cut outside noise. There should be no outside noise. Place an alarm clock on one end of a wooden table and stand at the other end of the table. Try to hear the tickling of the alarm clock. Now, what you will see? Now place your ear. आपको अपने कानों को कहाँ लगाना है? यहाँ पर, टेबल के वन कॉर्नर पर. ओके. So you observe that the tickling of the alarm clock sounds louder when heard through the wood. So we conclude that sound travels through solids and sound travels faster through a solid medium than through a gaseous medium. Means अगर हम एयर के थ्रू सुन रहे हैं तो हमें नहीं सुनाई, कम सुनाई दे रहा. अगर हम क्लियरली वॉइस हमें सुनाई दे रही है जब हम सॉलिड्स के थ्रू जो है उससे सुन रहे हैं. सो साउंड ट्रेवल्स faster through a solid medium than through gaseous mediums. Sound travels through solids. Now we are moving on to the next activity. Activity 4. To show that sound can travel through liquids. Now our question is, we have discussed that sound can travel through solids, liquids and gases. Now if we have proved that sound travels through solids, now is the turn for liquids. What you have to do? We have to take a squeezy toy. Squeezy toy जिसको हम squeeze कर सकते हैं easily, and put it inside a plastic bag. Okay. Tie the mouth of the bag with a thread, fill a bucket with water and place this bag containing squeezy toy in water. We have to prepare first a squeezy toy with a plastic bag whose mouth is tied with the thread. Then I have to keep this toy in the bucket full of water. Squeeze the toy. Now put your ear just touching the water level in the bucket. ठीक है, you hear a low sound through air. So when you put your ear just touching the water, you hear a louder noise. So we conclude that sound travels through liquids. एक तो ये पता चलता है कि liquid से भी sound travel करती है, and sound travels faster through a liquid medium than a gaseous medium. जब water के अंदर हम डालकर बाहर से सुनते हैं, so it is quite slow. जब हम बिल्कुल water के level पर touch कर देते हैं अपने ears को, then it is quite loud. So from activity 3 and 4, it is clear that sound travels through solids, liquids and gases. Now we have to perform an activity to show that sound cannot travel in a vacuum. अब हमारा जो पर्पस है वो ये है कि साउंड जो है वो वैक्यूम में ट्रैवल नहीं करती है. दिस इज द apparatus that is shown. This is the figure that arrangement is required to show that sound requires a medium for propagation. So what we have to do? We have to place the electric bell inside the glass bell jar. See beta, there is a bell jar. This is a bell jar. okay, and we have to keep an electric bell inside it. This is an electric bell and it is connected to a battery. This bell is connected to a battery, okay, and key through the connecting wires, okay. So close the bell jar with an airtight cork. See beta, we have just fix it up with airtight cork. इसको बंद कर दिया है हमने. And we have, when the switch is pressed, the hammer is electric bell strikes the gong and sound is produced. अब हमने सुना कि साउंड जो है वो सुनाई दे रही थी हमें, लेकिन अब हमने क्या किया, हमने एक वैक्यूम पंप लगाया. वी हैव कीप दिस वैक्यूम पंप एंड दिस वैक्यूम पंप से सारी की सारी एयर जो है बाहर आ गई. अंदर क्या क्रिएट हो गया, वैक्यूम. अंदर क्या क्रिएट हो गया, वैक्यूम. अब वैक्यूम क्रिएट होने की वजह से नाउ अगेन प्रेस द की एंड नोटिस द चेंज. नाउ अलाउ द, अब हमने क्या अलाउ किया, एज द एयर इज टेकन आउट, जैसे ही हमने एयर बाहर निकाली, लाउडनेस ऑफ द साउंड डिक्रीजेज एंड बिकम्स टू फेंट. फेंट मतलब दबी हुई, धीरे धीरे कम होती गई. फाइनली यू डोंट हियर द बेल थ्रू द हैमर इज सीन स्ट्राइकिंग द gong as before. You find that sound clearly start increasing when you allow the air to enter the gas jar gradually. अगर हम धीरे धीरे एयर को अंदर फिर से पास करने लग जाएंगे तो साउंड जो है वो इंक्रीज होती जाएगी. What does it shows? That sound cannot travel through vacuum. वैक्यूम के अंदर साउंड जो है वो ट्रैवल नहीं कर सकती है and sound requires a medium to travel. So this is the topic that we have covered today. Tomorrow we will be discussing the new part that will be the speed of sound. You have to read this topic carefully. Thank you.